Hello all, welcome to Pragmatic. Today I am going to demonstrate the veterinary medical management module in Odoo. So this is that module. So after installation, go into the settings and users. So they have some groups are there like chemist, doctor, medical group and receptionist. So we can to select if you want like this. And after that go into that veterinary module. So this is the overall view of the veterinary module. So they have a dashboard, appointments, patients, inpatient, prescription, imaging, laboratory and invoices, surgery and vaccination functionality and configurations. So first of all, I'm going to the configuration part. So these all are the configuration like diseases, imaging, laboratory, and the general information like breeds, pet types, and the physician and medicines, insurances, all are there. So first of all, I'm going to the diseases. So this is the diseases. These diseases are 117 like inbuilt diseases are there. So when installing the module, they automatically came, and also the pathology groups. So we can to create the pathology groups and the categories. There are 13 inbuilt categories are there, and like the imaging test types. So these all are the inbuilt imaging test types and imaging test. So we can to also create your own imaging test. Okay, then they have a lab testing units are there. So these all are the lab testing units and the new types of lab test. This is nothing but this is we can to create the lab test manually. And also they have a general information like we can to create breeds, pet types and pet blood group. And also we can to create the medical procedures to here. And the health center beds we can to create here. And also we can to create the operating rooms, and we can to create the sectors, operational sectors and the operational areas. And next is a physician. So we can to create the physician also like adding the physician name and select the physician specialty and institution. We can do select this is not mandatory and any id, so we can to type here. And they have a slot. So this is the slots of the physician like the weekday we can to select, and the treatment starting hour and ending hour we can to select here also. And next is medicine. So we can to create the medicines and dose units, and they have some inbuilt medicines are there, 375 inbuilt medicines are there. And also we can to create the dose units and administration rules, category structures, categories, all are we can to create also. And this is the insurance company and insurances. So we can to create the insurance company and the insurances, the plan also we can to create. And these all are the misc like medical specialty, occupation, recreational tax. These all are inbuilt. So we can not to create, we can also create the specialties also. And next I am going to the patients. So first of all, I'm going to the patient master. So we can do they have a family. We can to create the family for that particular pets. We can to add, and also they have a pet owner. So we can to create the pet owners to directly to here. And also next I'm going to the patient master. So already I've created a pet like patient. So the Jimmy. So we can to enter the name and the gender we can to select, and also we can to select the date of birth for that particular pet. And also if you have any image we can to add here. And all general information we can to select here like type of pet and owner details we can to select, and insurance number we can to select, and the doctor, blood group, all are to breed, all are to select here. And they have some tabs are there diseases. If a particular patient have any diseases, so we can to create here. And evaluation we can to create here. And any meditation also we can to create directly to here. So when vaccination, any vaccination report for that particular patient, all details are showing to here. And the appointments, so that particular patient created appointments all are showing to here. And imaging tests all are showing to here, lab tests all are showing to here. And if any lifestyle for that particular pet, so we can to select and add that particular diet and exercise, all are to add here. and if you have any surgery done for that particular patient, so that will be showing to here. So this is the patient master. So patient complete history to showing to here this tab. And next I am going to that particular appointments. So we can to create the appointments directly to here. The select the patient and the start date and end date we can to select, and the duration also we can to select. So how much duration to treat that particular appointment, so we can select here, and also the urgency level we can to select here, and the services physician all are we can to select here. And also we can the information tab, like the anything information like we get to add here, and the all prescription are showing to here. To create a prescription for that particular appointment, all are showing to here also. And we can to create directly the invoices in this form also. Click when click that particular uh, create invoice button, so directly created that particular appointment invoice also. So here we can to see. And next I am going to that inpatient administration. So these all are the inpatient administration, like we can to create the inpatient. So we can to select firstly the bed and the hospitalization date we can to select, and attending physician we can to select, and the admission type and patient name and expected discharge day we can to add here, and also operative physician also we can to add here. So this is the reason for admission, so that also we can to add here. And next is there are different types of status are there in the patient. First of all, the initialization and confirm and hospitalize and discharge. So here also we can to show here the bed transfer. So we are selected the bed transfer. If not needed to change that bed, so we can to click that bed transfer and select new bed, and enter the reason for that bed, currently bed, so we can to transfer. That time the transfer history we can to show here. So currently first of all selecting the bed is bed 1, and to change it to bed 2, so that bed 2 will be showing to here. And next I am going to the prescription. So we can to create the prescription directly to here, like adding the appointment and the patient and prescription id. So prescription id will be automatically came when saving the prescription. And also we can to select the prescription date also, and we can to add the medicine. So I'm going to add just a appointment, like adding to that particular medicine. So they have this appointment already have a prescription. So one appointment can one prescription only we can to create. So they have already created all appointment prescription, so we can to create also here, and we can to confirm that prescription. That time the inventory operation will be worked, like inventory delivery process will be successfully. You can see this message also. And also we can to click to create invoice. That time the invoice will be created. Next I am going to the imaging. So we can to create the imaging, like x-rays we can to create here. So first of all select the test, and the physician we can to select, and the price also we can to select here, and the patient so we can to select here. And if you have any comments, so we can to add here also. Then we can to confirm. That time the prescription the imaging test will be confirmed, and we can create the invoice. That time the invoice will be created also. And then we can to create result. That time the result will be created, so that result will be showing to here the imaging test results. So we can to show here that particular test result. So we can do add the uploading files, and if anything add to, we can do add here also. And next I'm going to the laboratory. Laboratory is same like the imaging test, so I will show you first step by step. So this is we can to select the owner name, and the test type we can to select, and the patient we can to select, and the doctor we can to select. And we can to save this, and we can create lab test. Will click. That time the lab test will be created. And also the lab test will be showing to the lab test results, laboratory lab test results. So here we can to see that particular result. So we can to add the results like the lower limit for that particular test and the upper limit, what is the result, which test, we can to all add it here also. And next I'm going to the particular pediatric. So this is newborn. So this is nothing but we can create the newborn details like entering the mother name and the baby name and the gender we can to select, and any disease we can, that particular pet we can to select here also. And also we can to select the any checklist we can to select here also. And next I'm going to the invoices. The invoices is nothing but they have four types of to be invoiced, like the lab test is created, request is created, but invoice not created. So that types of lab tests will be showing to here. So here the invoice is not created, still showing the button also here. And that's that type of, or the menus are live. So I'm going to click the appointments to be invoiced. They have no appointments to invoice, so that time not showing. So that time also the prescription also to be invoiced. So we can do once prescription have to we can do create invoice, so that particular record will be shown. And next I'm going to the surgery. So we can to create this surgery method for directly to here. So we can to select the patient and the description and code we can to add. So base condition and date of the surgery and the end of the surgery, and the surgery duration will be automatically come based on the date of the surgery and the end of the surgery. So we can to select the operating room, surgeon. So the surgical safety checklist we can to select here, and the procedures also we can to select here also. And we can to create the invoices directly to create invoice button also. And next is vaccination. So first of all, the vaccination products, there are 20 inbuilt vaccination products are there, and this is a form of vaccination form. So here we can to see, we can to select that particular appointment ID and the patient name and the patient ID. So all are we can to select. So I will show the new vaccination. So when I click to appointment ID, the patient name and patient ID, patient age, doctor, all are automatically come. And we can to select the breed, and we can to enter the email also. So I'm just enter like .com. And also we can to select the next dose day, then we can click to save. So sorry for that, we can do or select the vaccine also. So the this vaccine have any quantities, then also only we can do showing to here. So there are 20 inbuilt vaccination products are there. So currently the quantities are there in this vaccine also, so the data only to showing to here. So we can to save here, so that vaccination will be saved and confirm. That time the vaccination is confirmed. So when I go to create invoice, that time the confirmed invoice will be created to here, and also the delivery is done to here. So we can to directly click to showing that particular invoice and the delivery order. So this is the flow of vaccination, and also have the reminder also. So the next dose date, so before and current date and day after tomorrow also we can do getting reminder for that particular email also. So this is the overall view of the uh, veterinary management. So here also the dashboard also here. So this is the time parameters. So we can to select the last 30 days, last 90 days, like. So here we can to see the appointments count, the today appointments created. So that count will be showing to here. How many admitted pets are there, and emergency cases we can to select showing to here. And today's lab test we can to show here, and the surgery revenue all are showing to here. And this is the service based appointments chart, and this is the doctor based appointments chart, and this is the doctor based appointments chart. So this is the overall view of the veterinary management. Thank you.